Hello. You can start sitting on your heels with your knees together, hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. And take a moment to connect to your roots. Feeling the ground supporting your legs. Releasing all the weight of your hands and your pelvis. Just finding this grounding sensation. And then shift your attention to your intuition, to your third eye center, Ajna chakra. And then notice your heart, if there are any sensations in that area. Then bring your hands on the floor in front of you and start tapping your hands, waking the energy in the meridian of your heart. Just waking up your body, waking up your heart. Keep tapping. And release. Bring your hands on your thighs. Come back with a straight spine. And observe if anything shifted. Just feeling the energy swirling up your arms all the way into your heart center. Now slowly come sit to the top of your mat. And take all the time you need to come lay on your back, one vertebra after the other. Bringing your feet hip width apart on the mat. With your knees bent, your arms next to your body, palms of the hands facing down. And press against your feet and lift your hips up without forcing, using the minimum effort to stay here in this pose. Just releasing whatever no longer serves you. And then release your spine back onto the mat, lengthening your lower back. And lengthen one leg after the other towards the sky. Grab onto your right knee, bending your leg, and lengthen your left leg on the mat, foot flexed. Now grab onto the back of your right thigh and lengthen your leg towards the sky, flexing your foot. Bend your knee. And grab onto your left knee and lengthen your right leg on the mat. Grab onto the back of the leg, flex your foot, lengthen the leg towards the sky. And bend your knee, bring both knees towards your heart. Start rocking your legs side to side. Bring your knees back to center. And with a little swing, come sit and come into your child's pose. Slowly lengthen your arms, come onto your hands and knees. Bring your forearms on the mat and lengthen one leg after the other into plank pose on your forearms. So try to relax whatever you can here. Relax your face, your jaw, maybe the tightness in your shoulders. Bring your feet slightly towards you and lengthen your arms one at a time or both together into your downward facing dog. Inhale, come into plank and slowly lower yourself down onto the mat. Come into your Sphinx pose, elbows underneath your shoulders, open your heart and relax whatever you can here. Inhale, exhale, open your elbows to the sides and release your forehead on the hands. So we're going to come back more or less to the same sequence than yesterday. And since you know the movements, try to close your eyes throughout the practice and try to relax whatever you no longer need. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and lift up into your cobra. Open. Release your face, release your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, release back down. Hands on your underneath your forehead. And release. Surrender to this flow. Now bend both knees, grab onto the outside of your feet or ankles, release your forehead on the mat. Allow your body to open and relax. Release your feet and hands underneath your forehead, relax. Bend both knees, grab onto the outside of your feet, and lift up into arch pose. Again, relax what you can. Keep pushing the feet against the hands, so keep the strength in the pose, but at the same time try to soften wherever is not needed to keep the strength. Good. Inhale, open a little bit more. Exhale, stay where you are. Just keep pressing the feet against the hands. Inhale, exhale, release. Now bring your hands underneath your shoulders and lift up into your downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, look between your hands and come to the top of your mat, making small steps towards your hands. Bend your knees, grab onto opposite elbows, and shift your weight from side to side. Release your hands, bring your feet together, bend your knees a little bit more, and lift up into Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, lengthen your legs, look up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart, Samastitihi. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands on the floor and take your right leg back. Lower your knee, release your foot. Low lunge, stretch your arms up and slightly back. Inhale, exhale, hands on the mat and downward facing dog. Take deep breaths here. Inhale, reach your right leg back and up and bring your foot between your hands. Lower your left knee, release your foot. Stretch into a low lunge. Let go of any tensions in your body that is not necessary for this pose. And release your hands on the mat, lengthen your back leg and bring your foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, open your arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Bring your hands on the mat and 2 steps back into plank pose and flow through your vinyasa. What helps you to let go? Is it breath work? Is it movement? Is it talking to someone? What is it? What helps you to let go? Inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Lower your left leg, release your foot. Stay onto your fingertips and open your heart. Let the hips, the pelvis, the thighs relax towards the floor as much as possible while keeping the right leg strong and stable into the mat. Now bring your left hand flat, bend your back knee and grab onto your foot if you can with your right hand, twisting. Twists are very good for releasing, for detoxing the body, releasing any tensions in the spine and in the intestines, in the organs. And come slowly back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg back and up. Bring your foot between your hands, lower your right knee, your right foot. Stay onto your fingertips and open your heart. Just breathe here. Bend your back knee, grab onto your foot and twist. Now release both hands on the mat, lengthen your back leg, and come into plank pose and flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, right leg back and up, and bring your foot between your hands and lift up into your high lunge. Good. Open warrior two. Now bring your left hand on your lower back or try to grab onto the outer right hip or right thigh. Lift your right arm up and overhead and reach towards the left, stretching your side. Inhale, come back straight. Lengthen both legs, triangle pose. Good. Inhale here, release your jaw, your face, your shoulders. Exhale, bend your front knee, bring your hands on the mat and come into plank pose. Inhale, exhale, vinyasa. Just breathe now nice and slow and observe your thoughts. What is the quality of your thoughts? Is it more positive? Is it more negative? And if they're negative, how can you change them or transform them into something positive? How can you shift your mindset? Inhale, lift your left leg back and up, and bring your foot between your hands and lift up into high lunge. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Keep reaching up, and at the same time, release what you no longer need. On your exhalation, relax a bit more. Keep observing your thoughts. How can you change the negative thoughts into positive thoughts? Inhale, reach up a little bit more. And exhale, open into warrior two. Release your shoulders, your face, your jaw. Release any negative self-talk, especially in these poses that are a little bit more challenging. Now bring your right hand on your lower back or outer hip or thigh. Inhale, reach the left arm up and over to the right. Inhale, come back up, lengthen both legs, triangle pose, reach your left arm forward and then on your leg. Open your shoulders, lengthen your spine, and breathe here. Bend your front knee, both hands on the mat. Come back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg back and up. Bend your knee and open your hips. Now big circle with your knee in one direction. And in the other direction. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee behind your right wrist for pigeon pose. Lengthen your spine, arch it slightly, looking up. And bow forward, pigeon pose, Kapotasana. Come back onto your hands and stay here or bend your back leg and grab onto your foot with your right hand if you wish to do so. Release, hands on the mat, and stretch back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg back and up, bend your knee, open your hips. Make a big circle with your knee in one direction. And then in the other. And bring your knee just behind your left wrist. Lengthen your spine, open your heart up. And fold forward. Release any tensions in your body. Release your legs, your hips, your spine. Think about any old habits that you want to release or change. What is holding you back? What is preventing you to move forward to accomplish your dreams? Come back up, stay here, bend your back leg, and maybe grab onto your foot with your left hand. What old habits are preventing you to grow? Slowly release and come back into your downward facing dog. Now slowly lower your knees on the mat, release your feet, and come sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with your hands on your knees. Close your eyes. And again, think about what you want to release. What is holding you back? What is preventing your seed to grow and expand? Slowly look up on your inhale and bring your chin towards your chest on your exhale. Nice and slow, following your breath. Keep going. Just creating more space in your body, more relaxation. Letting go of any tension, any blockage. Come back to center and turn your head to one side and then to the other. Bring your head back to center, bring your chin towards your heart, and do some half circles, bringing your right ear to your right shoulder, and then to the other side. Bring your chin back to center and come back with your neck long. And start making circles with your shoulders in one direction. And then in the other. Relax your shoulders. And bring your left hand on your right knee, your right hand behind you into a twist. And come to the twist to the other side. Now release the twist. Open your arms slightly to the sides and start twisting from right to left quite quickly. Just letting the arms swing, maybe hitting a little bit the lower back and the belly every time you twist. Just keep going, releasing any tensions. Slow down the movement and come back to center with your hands on your knees. Find stillness. Feel the space that you've created in your body and start making circles with your lower back, your waist. Just opening the body a little bit more. Creating space and relaxation. And change the direction of your circles. Keep breathing. Every time you exhale, relax a bit more. Let go of the tensions, the blockages in your body. Come back to center, lengthen your spine. Take a moment, observe the space that you're creating, the relaxation. Just focus on the breath. Especially on the exhale. Now bring your feet in front of you and come into a forward fold, grabbing onto opposite elbows, knees bent. Just let go and let all the tensions release towards the earth to renew this energy. And allow your seed to grow. You can release your arms and roll up one vertebra after the other. Now bend your right leg or grab onto your foot and lengthen your left arm forward and stretch into Natarajasana, dancer pose. Release, feet on the ground. And we're going to go to the other side. Take your time. Come back to center. And on your next inhale, open your arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine, hands on the mat, and bend your knees completely to come sit in a cross-legged position. Bring your hands behind you. Keep the weight on your hands. Now open your heart and look up, really opening the front body. Slowly release. keep the weight on your hands, lengthen both legs in front of you, and start making circles with your feet. And change the direction of your circles. Release your feet and now start bending and lengthening the legs quickly, tapping your legs on the mat, waking up the energy inside of your legs. Just releasing any blockages, tensions that are preventing you to step forward, to move forward. Bend your knees and now tap your feet on the ground. And again, release the energy that is blocked in your feet, that is preventing you to grow, to move on. Keep tapping, release the tensions. And relax. Now cross your right ankle over your left knee. Adjust the posture to find the stretch in your hip. Just breathe there. Again, releasing the tensions in your hips, in your legs. Change the side. Stretch your left leg. Each exhale, just relax a bit more. Release and slowly come lay on your back. Now lift your pelvis up, bring your hands, either keep your hands next to you, interlace your fingers, or maybe bring your hands on your lower back or pelvis. And if you feel good stability in your arms, you can lift your legs directly into candle pose. If this is too much, just lower your pelvis, lift your legs, and then lift your pelvis, or just stay with your pelvis on the ground. Wherever you are, just feel the tensions fall down towards your heart, allowing the energy to renew. And if you're in candle pose, let your feet fall just on top of your head towards the ground. Halasana. Deep breaths, and this pose can be quite intense. Just try to breathe slowly to help you relax, to surrender in the pose. Now lift your legs back up. And now bring your hands on the mat and slowly lower yourself down one vertebra after the other. Once you're down, bring your knees towards your heart. Grab onto your right knee, lengthen your left leg on the mat. Open your right arm to the side and twist to the left. Bring your knee back to center. And grab onto your left leg, lengthen your right leg on the mat. And then twist to the right. Slowly you can bring your knee back to center. And lengthen both legs into Shavasana. Allow yourself to completely surrender here, letting go of any last tension. Start breathing a little bit deeper. Bring some movements in your fingers, your toes. Lengthen your arms up overhead. And then slowly turn onto your right side and tune into your intention for the new year, your seed that you have planted. Now come sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with your hands on your knees, palms facing up. Just release any last blockages that is preventing your seed to grow. Bring both hands in front of your heart. Slowly bow forward, thanking yourself for having taken this time for you and for your practice. Come back up slowly and open your eyes. Thank you very much. Namaste. See you tomorrow.